it up for Peter E. Davidson, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And your host, King Mickey Bartlett. That got bigger when I touched it there. Let's see if it stays there, because I'm very old. It doesn't stay like that for long. So we're sharing as we start off here. I'm Keego, but I just realised something as I walked up here. Peter and I, we look like the before and after of a drugs awareness poster. I just realised that now. One of us is selling drugs in the car park, by the way. I'm not too sure who it is. But you're all beautiful, you're all looking great here in this dark basement, and I need to introduce myself, because it's been a 114-hour drive for me to be here with you beautiful people. So let's get to know each other, okay? I am a bald, human, male. Hold your applause. Thank you very much. Where's my parade? I'm just looking around here. There's a lot of very, very strong hairlines out, and it's triggering, if I'm being honest. Usually there's a couple of bald brothers out. Now there's a couple of yous hanging on for dear life now, to be fair. Oh, there's one. Yes, sir. It's you and me. Okay.
I hate these bastards as well, don't worry.
We're doing a strip show later on, the two of us. Two bald brothers. Woo. Someone started drinking early if they're wooing that, yeah. But brother, it's only you and me here, okay? Because I don't know if it's the same for you, but this hurts. This started happening to me at a very young age, kind of 18, 19 months, I started losing my hair. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but these two sides of my hairline had a race. Backwards. And my hairline has receded so far back, it's in the middle of my arse here. So this is our struggle, and some of your struggle that we're not talking about. But let me get to know you. If you're single, give me a woo. We're going to be auctioning off 2 people at the break. Is this a swingers evening? Because that's fine, that's fine. There's a lot happening over this corner. If you're married, give me a woo. That's beautiful. Love is in the air. Okay, love is in the air. So do we have any married people within eye shot? Are you both married? No, I'll be gentle with you. I'm just going to ask, how long are you guys married?
11 years.
11 years, fair play to you. Love is in the air, 11 years. And it's amazing, it must be different up here, because back home when you get married you don't sit beside your wife, so these two are obviously still in love. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Because I'm married 12 years, right? And my wife is in Wicklow and I'm up here. So that's what it is. But 12 years married, and I'm fairly certain I've given her 6 of the best months of her life. Because it isn't easy, right? It isn't easy being married to this. I may as well work for the church. I do so much missionary work at home, It's not very exciting. But there's as you grow older, you've got to fill in forms, you get your kids and all that sort of stuff. And I was looking through our marriage certificate there recently. And, it's big, heavy sentences. Do you do this? Do you promise to do that? And all that. You just sign anything, But it says, till death do us part. It's a very fucking heavy statement, isn't it? Yeah. Now, my wife has Tipp-X'd that out. It doesn't say until death do us part. It says until I come up with a plan. There's a lot of true crime podcasts being listened to in my house, and I am getting worried. But it's not easy for her, it's not easy for you marrying an Irishman, it's not easy for anyone being with an Irishman. Because, let's lift the veil here. Our orgasm face is exactly the same as our confused face. You don't know if we're enjoying ourselves or doing some sort of state exam. We just look confused all the time, but we eventually become a tax break to each other, which is a beautiful thing. But I have to try and keep her interested. You know what I'm talking about. You've got to keep this lady. You're obviously doing push-ups, or you holding them up, are you? Those jeans can't take that pressure. You're a very lucky woman. There's part of him looking right at me that shouldn't be looking at another man. Fair play to you, sir. Fair play. I take Viagra just so I don't roll out of bed, but you obviously don't need it, Fair play to you. But look, I try to keep her interested, right? And I buy her gifts. We buy each other gifts. And recently, she bought me the Kama Sutra. We're all perverts here. We know what the Kama Sutra is, yeah? In fact, actually, page 19 of the Kama Sutra. The angry octopus. That's you. I wasn't expecting to meet a celebrity out here tonight. Fair play to you. I'm a big fan of your work. Fair play. But you know, she bought me the Kama Sutra, right? So, but not only is it a gift, it's a very clear hint at what I need to improve on our side of the relationship, because there's 512 positions in that book. 512. Educated in Ireland, I know 4 of them. It gets even sexier, folks, because I only use 2 of them. And one is on her birthday. So I guess to try and put it in a poetic way, I think I am just a missionary boy in a reverse cowgirl world. That's a perv test just to see how everyone's doing this evening. But you, like, I someone dropped a glass. You all right? We get one more. But it's how long? When did you start drinking, by the way? Because I was talking to King Mickey in the back here, and he said some of you have been drinking since 1983. Is everyone's happy? Everyone's in a good mood? None of us are going to work tomorrow? If I have 2 beers, can I stay in one of your houses? Someone went, no way! Because if I have 1.5 beers, I've got to stop halfway home, so I've got to stay in Monaghan. And no one wants to stay in Monaghan. So you'd be doing me a service. But not only is this a great day for me, I drove up here to see beautiful people, but today is my birthday. Now, I like to say that at every gig, just to see how everyone is, see the mood in the room, you know. But I am getting older, you know, as you can tell, I'm getting older, and my age has gone from being a number to a medical condition. Like the doc says I'm in the middle age. He thinks he knows where the end is, but I'm in the middle here somewhere, right? And I've started doing really weird stuff. And listen, we're all friends, I'm going to share with you, okay? I'm going to share with you. I've started watching the news. Some of you kinky fuckers have been watching the news as well. Swingers Corner, do you watch the news? No. But I want to share with you a couple of things. A funny thing that I heard on the news, and it's an interesting thing. So, in 2024, 84% of the children conceived will have been conceived on an IKEA bed. Isn't that a mad phrase? Mad statistic. Now, I know it takes a long time to get around IKEA. Shouldn't take that long, should it? I don't know. Actually, a question for the ladies in the room. It's been found that men in Ireland, their skills in the bedroom have been found to be out of date and inaccurate. It's a weird way to describe it, but out of date and inaccurate. Anyone here having sex with fellas, have you found our skills to be out of date or inaccurate? Everyone's fucking brilliant at the sex up here. Fair play to you. I'm shit. I'm terrible at it, right? And I want to explain to you. I didn't mean to get so loud there about my inadequacies, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm so bad because we're educated in Ireland. I was taught that the clitoris is a Greek island. I heard someone go Jesus back there, and I was like, yeah, that's a myth, yeah. But no, that's. Sorry, your fella's gone off with another fella to the toilet, you know. Because he got a message and he said, I'll meet you in the Jacks. There's 2 more going in. Swingers Corner into the Jacks. I'll be back in 2 to 3 minutes. It's still up here. Look at this. I don't know. It must be all you beautiful people because it's never done this before. So fair play to you. But as you can tell, as we're getting to know each other, I confuse very, very easy. Okay, and I want to see if you guys confuse easy too. Okay, so I want to fire some stuff out at you as my therapy group, and we'll see if this works. Okay. So I've heard that it's good luck to be shat on by a bird. Have we all heard this? So if that's the case, my car is going to win the lottery tomorrow. Another one, bottomless brunch. Someone's bottomless already. But everyone knows what bottomless brunch is, yeah? It's a very weird thing, bottomless brunch. It's a very odd dress code. I've been turned into 2 bottomless brunches for taking it too literally, you know? She was there. Swingers Corner's on fire. But I know Peter was talking about earlier on about the age group in the room, and I missed a little bit of it. Do we have any 80s babies? Make some noise. Beautiful, okay. So I just want to tell you a quick story about 80s and 90s and the 2 decades that we grew up in, because it's far more than our parents grew up in. Because they grew up with the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Andy Warhol, cool stuff like that. We grew up with MC Hammer, Vanilla Ice, and really slow internet porn. Now the porn itself was regular speed, to point that out. It's just the internet in Ireland in the 80s and 90s was so slow that by the time the film had downloaded, the teen had become a MILF. Second perv test of the evening, we're all doing good, we're all on the same wavelength. Swingers Corner, we're doing good? What do we call you guys now? So are you... What do you... There's a bit of... I think I misheard the Tourette's over here. What did you say? Go on, someone drop her in it. What did she say?
Virgins.
Oh, virgin. It's okay, guys. Hands up if you're a virgin. None of them are virgins. Oh, wait. There's a virgin in Swingers Corner. You're going to lose your virginity 83 times tonight, sir. That moustache is going to get ridden off your face. Wasn't planning on any of that. I was hoping to have a civilized conversation with you beautiful people, and then Swingers Corner just took off. But it is what it is, 80s and 90s, right? Oh, shh, 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 shh. Anybody else in there want to come out? Will you give me the nod when he comes back, will you? Oh, no. You hide. Let's hide her. What? Yeah. Don't mind the rest of the gig. Will you do it? Oh, wait, he's still in there. He's still in there with that fella, is he? Okay, come here. Come here. Shut the fuck up. There. Hide there. You just hide there, okay? Just hide there. No. I made a mistake. She's getting too close to Mickey back there. So, wait, is that a double entendre there? I don't know. That's higher level English. Now, shut the fuck up, right? Will you just hide that jacket? Wait, is there any money in it? Shh. Come on in. We were just waiting for you there. Yeah, She just said, fuck him, he's not buying me a drink, so I'm leaving her. So we don't know where she's gone. I think she's chasing Mickey around the car park. The person and the... Oh, sorry, yeah. So you missed nothing. Swingers Corner, not Virgin's Corner. One virgin in Swingers Corner. This lady with the glasses has Tourette's. And we've lost your missus.
So what?
Just going to stop you there. I'm bringing her home. I was about to say we haven't lost her. She's within earshot. So here, how about you and me? We go to the toilet together. Guys, I really have no idea what we're talking about. I've forgotten everything. We're having a great time. We're in the home stretch, okay? There's a couple of things, right? The thing we're trying to do here, and we're all trying to do on a Sunday, we're trying to have a bit of crack, have a bit of fun, right? And the equation for that is tragedy plus time. You know the way something terrible happens, like just now, and you want to forget about it. But then 6 weeks later, a few beers with your mates, you can't shut up about it. Tragedy plus time, and we all have moments like that. I want to tell you about one of mine, because it happened up here. At my granddad's funeral, I dropped him. He was in his box on the big day, and I dropped him. At the time, tragic. But now, still fucking tragic. But I want to tell you a story about where I'm from. I'm from a place 114 hours away called Bray, County Wicklow, okay? It's a beautiful spot, but to give you an idea, an American tourist left a review of my town that said, Bray is cultured, but charmingly violent. We don't know what that means, but it's just in case you come down and see me. But I want to leave you with a little poem that's from my town before we bring on the big man south. People are going to try and tell you that the best Irish poetry is in, a book somewhere or in an exhibition somewhere. We all know that the best poetry is written on the back of public toilet doors. Okay, and I want to leave you with a little poem, little phrase that was written on the back of a public toilet door in Bray, County Wicklow, where I lost my virginity. Twice. Woo! Were you there? You're in the cubicle next door. Give me the rhythm method. Give me on time. But I want to leave you with this, all right? And then, but just in case we ever meet again, I've been Keego. You've all been fucking beautiful. Okay, so good. Swingers Corner, make some noise. All these happily married people, make some noise. Man who went to the Jackson missed half the show, make some noise. Bald brother at the back, make some noise. I think that's everyone. I want to leave you with this. Oh, it's gone down here. Sorry. There we go. It's very rare I get up twice in one night, so fair play to you. It's all because of you. Oh. So I'm going to start the show again. So before we bring him on, I want to just leave you with this, okay? As I said, you've all been beautiful. See you for a pint after this. But this is what I want you to take from my town to your hearts, okay? Because love is like shaving your pubic hair. You've got to commit to it, or it's going to get rough. With that mental image, we're gonna bring on the main man now. You see him everywhere. He abuses every single one of your senses. Star of CCTV all up and down this nation. He's currently barred from my hometown for what he did, and he knows what he did. I want everyone to put their drinks down, throw their knickers in the air. Whenever you're ready, like. You don't have to. You don't have to. You can keep them on. You're not wearing any, I can tell. So, ladies and gentlemen, make the biggest noise. As he said earlier on, raise the roof so whoever's up there ends up down here.